Alright. First and foremost, I want to start by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Kohalo Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodash, double honors, apostle, elders, great meals, total rule, teach well. Peace, salutation to all y'all in four corners of the earth. I'm Yaquan from Wild Soul, Yahushua, sanctified ones. Coming with a quick video, not going to be long. Try to make it quick as possible. But try to get to the point. But the real truth is that can Satan hinder you? You know, Satan can block your way. You know, Satan blocks our way. Right? Being the man of the Lord, the elect men, sometimes you go through different trials and tribulations. You know, you deal with different whether it's women, money, jobs, utilities, whatever it is that you got to deal with, homes, in life, children, everything can be a hindrance. And when a hindrance come about, that's Satan in the door. And you got to be able to realize when Satan is there. Satan can get you in bad situations, get you to let you anger. Your anger can be a blocking, right? Satan comes in many forms, many ways, right? Matter of fact, scripture just popped to my head. Let me get the scripture right quick. All right, right here, this is 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians, right quick. 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians. Yep. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 11 and about verse I think it's 14, about verse 14, 12. Give me a second. Salakia, for the pause, Salakia, let me get my scripture right. This 2 Corinthians 11 and 12. But what do I do that I would, okay, Salakia. No, that's not right. Oh, God, this is right. No, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 11. I was right. Verse 13. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Hamashiach. And there's a lot of men in this world like that. Being in the truth, you find a lot of different brothers that act like they're sent away. Apostles mean to be sent away to be the Lord's men, but they're not. They're wolves in sheep clothing. Verse 14. Here's the point. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. So Satan can transform into all different type of things to do what? To fool you, to give you the wrong message, to make you call the Lord different type of names that the Lord is not, to throw you off. There's no end to the transformation that Satan can take. As wicked as Satan is, right? As wicked as Satan always can be, he can also fake an apostle. He can also fake to be a righteous man, right? So knowing this, that's what makes Satan a great hinderer, right? That what makes Satan such a great adversary, a great foe of the 144,000, the hopeful elect, is that you can't always see him. You don't always realize when it's Satan fucking with you. You don't always, catch it, because he catch you through love. He catch you through fear. He catch you through anxiety. He catch you through depression. He catch you when you feel good, right? You can have a false sense of security. You can have a false sense of feeling good, and you thinking shit is popping. And next thing you know, a whole bunch of shit slap you in your face. You know, so, you know, they got that saying, the devil is in the details. So everything we, you know, being a men of the Lord, we got to always remember that this is Ephesians 6. Hey, this is a spiritual warfare. Because you be wrapped up in this world, right? I'm not about to get Ephesians 6, but anybody, you get it if you, whoever listening to the video. You know, in spiritual warfare, shit happens, you know, and you know, we see one light on a carnal aspect. We only can see what our eyes can see, right? We don't see the spiritual realm with the things going on in the background. We don't see the movements that the Lord is making. You know, on the other hand, it's just like when you go into Job, the 1st and 2nd chapter, right? The Lord put Satan here to hinder, to root out, you know, to put false prophets, to pull men out of the truth that don't belong there, to grab the guys that crept in unawares. Okay, so Satan has so many jobs, but you know, Satan is fulfilling all his work. You got war upon the earth. Everywhere you look is chaos and calamity. Everybody's mourning. The earth is mourning, right? Everywhere you look, it's one thing after another. It's like constantly. It's the shit is just constantly getting worse. So Satan is a heavy hindrance, right? And especially when you're a man of the Lord, because you already go through a lot, right? Trying to stay in the truth. No, this is not an easy battle, because you're battling between life, the carnal life, and the spiritual life. Because you gotta go, you know, you gotta work these jobs, or you're doing your business, or whatever you're doing. There's so many fucking pitfalls. You know, you got so many different angles. You got so much shit coming at you from so many different fucking angles. You know, you might have a family. You might have you got so much shit on your plate, and you know, and man, you gotta filter through the shit. But while you're filtering through your shit, right, you gotta filter through everybody else's shit. You know, when you're the head, you know, you gotta really filter through yours, your brothers, you know, your families, your children. You know, whatever the situation is, you're always the one trying to find a way to deal with it. Help people through it. Catch somebody like, hey, wait, brother, that's Satan. You know, wait, slow down. You know, hey, you know, we gotta go to the Lord with it. So, can Satan hinder you? Yes, he can. Is Satan a hindrance? Yes, the fuck he is. That's his job, right? Like I said, when you go back to Job, you understand and you see that his job is to hinder us all. Right, his job is to steal, kill, and destroy, and he does a great job of it. Right, he's consistent as fuck. Right, but back to the scriptures. This is 2 Corinthians 11 and 14, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. So at the end of the day, that's what we hold on to. We know that whether it's his demons, Satan demons, because Satan has a team. Satan has, when you go back and you, what was that? Was it Elijah or was it Elisha? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was Elijah. When I think it was Jezebel priest, she said, damn, how many was it? She sent all her priests, I think it's like a couple hundred priests, to go against, I think it was Elijah. And Elijah built an altar and called down the fire, and the fire licked up all the water around the altar. And they was beating themselves, and they was, whipping themselves, calling their God, and Elijah started mocking them and started laughing at them, you know. But those were Jezebel's priests. They were the demons for Satan. They were Satan demons. You know, Satan's little imps, right? And that's these fake apostles, these guys who go around, fucking up the name of the Lord, changing up the doctrine, throwing people off, causing strife, causing within different groups, and backbiting, and those are those men, those are those They are part of Jezebel's priesthood that she had going up against Elijah. I believe it was Elijah, not Elisha. Okay, but that's the hindrance on this earth, right? So beyond just Satan doesn't work alone, right? And we know the spiritual counterpart to Satan is so-called white man's Esau, but also these niggas is Satan, right? These niggas is demons. Everybody's a fucking demon, and that's the part you gotta understand. So when we realize, right, when you take that red pill, you realize that, you know, everybody's a fucking Agent Smith. Everybody's a fucking demon. If you're not in the truth, you're wicked, right? If you don't believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, you believe in the things of the world. So, but being a man of the Lord, you gotta learn how to deal with. You gotta be able to roll between two, just like when you think of the Matrix. They had to learn how to navigate the Matrix, but also they had to learn how to navigate through their what I would call the spiritual world where Zion was, right? They had to learn how to deal with it when the Sentinels was coming in, when they was coming out of the Matrix. They still was in a fight, right? The fight was still on. The fight is not over until Yahweh Bashim al-Shah comes back and brings Zion back home, right? So you're constantly, whether if you're in the Matrix or you're out of the Matrix, right? So whether if you're in the carnal side of life, you're in the Matrix, right? That's the carnality, right? But when you come back to reality, to really what you are, you're outside of the Matrix. The red pill, now you're like, fuck, you know, everything is fucked up, everything's fucking destroyed. You know what I mean? You see the earth for what it is, you see the people for what they are, and you gotta navigate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Satan is really attacking, because Satan don't stop attacking. Because Satan's job, whether you're in or out, he's always fucking sending imps, he's always fucking on the watch, he's always on the prowl. So you gotta always constantly keep Yahweh Shema Shai first, because Satan is always there to be a hindrance, to be a thorn in your fucking side, right? Okay, so let me go here. I want to get this scripture because, you know, I don't want to be you guys. I say I'm gonna do something quick and I don't never do it quick, but yeah, I'll say it. I'm gonna do something. Yeah, but I said I'm gonna do something quick. So like, I say I'm gonna do something quick, but I take forever when I'm doing the scriptures. But you know, hey, it's all in the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, because scriptures come up in my head and I think of something, and then I gotta go get it. Okay, we're right here. Right quick, let me get this. This is I don't want to be long winded, but it is what it is. All right. Yep. All right, this right here. This is 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians 12. All right, yep. This is 2 Corinthians 12 and 5. Of such a one, I'll get it. But of such a one will I glory. Yet of myself I would not glory. We're not here to glory in ourselves. We're here to glory in Yahweh Bashim al-Shai. Should have read verse 3 or 4. But it's all right. Yet of myself I would not glory, but in my infirmities. Because when you go, your infirmities is when your weaknesses, your hardships, your tough times, you know, sicknesses. Brothers got sickle cell, brother got diabetes, brothers got heart failure, you know, all kind of shit, right? You know, and it's more things than just money woes and job, women, you know. Then, you know, there's all kind of, you know, physical ailments, you know, spiritual ailments. There's brothers, you know, who has, you know, mental, you know, demons that they still fighting through. Family issues, you know, childhood issues, daddy issues, earthly father issues, mother issues. The list goes on and on, right? The shit that you go through in this world, especially when you Israel, when you're Yashal, right? Because you go through this punishment because of the shit that we done. So we gotta go through it. But when you elect, you like fuck, like you know what I'm saying? Because you know who you are, you know how it's supposed to be, and it's a bitch when you gotta go through it because you get that much more tight because it's like, man, you know, this, if we could have just kept our shit together, we wouldn't have to be going through this shit, you know. But if you'd have known it, you know, we would have never understood. But point being, so yet of myself I would not glory, because who are we? You know what I'm saying? We're the clay. Yahweh Shema Shai is the potter. You know, he does with us with whatever he feel, right? But in my infirmities, right, my hardships, my hard times, my, you know, the lack thereof, my weaknesses, my areas I need to shore up, right, through whatever it is. For though I would desire to glory, I shall not be a fool, for I will say the truth. But now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above that which he seeth me to be. Because when you're thinking too highly of yourself, exalting yourself, the Lord will bring you down, and that's the key. So, so we got to be able to keep a level head, right? Not get too highly above ourselves, even though knowing who we are, but we're here in the flesh, right? We're here in Esau's kingdom now. We're here in Satan's kingdom, and the Lord has made us and put us at a low level for a reason. He's put the base above the righteous, right? He's put the low above the high. Okay, the Lord had to. This is something that Yahweh Shema Shai has done to teach his men to be stronger, smarter, better, fuller. You know, to weed out the bad shit, right? To purge. Okay. For I will say the truth, but now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above that which he seeth me to be, or that he heareth of me. See, so don't be trying to, blast nobody up. That's what the apostle always say that. At the end of the day, hey, brothers, we just teaching. They got to get their salvation like the rest of us. And they've been doing this walk for a long time. So Satan's always hindering, and it's always some shit. And we're all just men. On this side, we're men. All right, we're gonna change the darkness. Okay, this is the kryptonite. We're in our kryptonite, right? Superman is Clark Kent. You know what I mean? That's who we are right now, right? Or that he heareth of me, and least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh. See, so we have hard times, we go through hard shit. And this is Paul telling us that hey, look, measured out the abundance of the revelations, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh. Slakia, let me go back to verse 7, the beginning of it. And least I should be exalted, right? So you get high-minded, haughty. Oh, I'm the elder. I'm the leader of this camp. Or I run this and I run it. So you get like IUIC. You sit up on a fucking pedestal. You come in on a big ass fucking white horse. You're the king. You like the one thing. I'm the house of David. It's like shit, man. Guys get exalted. They get on here, they get a little clout, and the shit go to their head. You learn some scriptures. Some brothers learn scriptures where they can and that will make people feel high and mighty when they with somebody else that can't maybe catch it as fast. I watched brothers on the guy I'm the house of David a few years back, man. He dogged the brother out, man. I don't whatever the brother do, but shit, he dogged that brother out, straight on air, man. you know, dogging them out about reading and read this and read. You know, it's like, man, bro, like, stop, man. Like you ain't, man. This, man, we all in the fucking hell, man. Motherfucker, we are in hell. You know, this ain't no new covenant. This ain't, bro. This is the hard shit. We're in a fucking trap. Okay, and the only way out is through Yahweh Shemel Shai. So how are you feeling high and mighty over your own brothers? You're supposed to be brothers, man. You ain't a brother. You a fucking wolf in sheep clothing. You know, and it's a lot of you fools out of there like that. You know, it's crazy. You know, you perverting the doctrine, right? That's another lesson. All right, but back to the scriptures. At least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation that was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me. Least I should be exalted above measure. And that's the point. And go back to the point what Satan is, man. He's a buffer. He's a pain in the ass. He's a thorn in your side. You know, he's a consistent fucking pricking. It is constantly pricking and nagging and packing and, you know, and he comes in many ways. He comes in many forms. He comes in many lights. And it's not always easy to see. But you gotta be watchful. You gotta be vengeful. You gotta know that your adversary, the devil, is raging like a roaring lion, right? Seeking who he may devour. Satan is everywhere, right? Satan is in everything. So you gotta be able to, you know, keep the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai and ask for that. Ask for the wherewithal to be able to see Satan, to be able to stay vigilant. To be able to catch him while he's rolling, you know, and to be able to react in a smart way, in a smart way is reacting the way of Yahweh Shemel Shai, right? So knowing that, you know, at the end of the day, Satan is just a puppet, a tool that the Lord uses. You can go back to Job, okay? Paul just said it right here, right? Let me just read that again. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh. So you take your flesh and you take a thorn and you prick yourself. It hurts constantly, pricking. And it's annoying as hell. And it's something that, you know, is constantly hindering you. You can't do certain things because you're constantly getting stuck. So you're constantly trying to fight off this fucking thorns from pricking and hitting you, and you got all this other shit going on around you. So you're in a constant battle, right? You're constantly fighting. And that's what spiritual war is. We're in spiritual warfare, and only the elect men are going to be able to see it and understand it. And only the elect men are going to be able to, you know, understand when shit is going wrong, what the issue is, right? So there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, right? And that's in this world when you're in the matrix, right? The messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. And that's it. So, you know, it's to keep you right, you know, to keep you, because when you're a man of the Lord wants you to learn to be even keeled, to be able to go through shit, to go through tough shit, because this is the last days, and we got to get ready for the fire. We got to get ready for the shit to get turned up a million degrees, right? We got to be ready like Meshach and I can't think of it. What was it? Daniel, Ananiah, and Lord, I can't even think of the name right now. You know what I'm talking about. So I can't get the names out of my mouth. But the three that was with Daniel, Meshach and Abednego, I can't think of the other name. Salakia. This is slipping my mind at the moment. But that's like I say, you know, Satan want to make you look stupid. But so just like when the fire was turned up on the three, that was with Daniel, shit, the fire is turned up on us. You know, it's gonna be turned, and we got to be ready for this fire. So you're gonna go through a lot of trials and tribulation. You know, when you are the hopeful elect, when you're a hopeful man of the Lord, you know, you're trying to strive to be, you're gonna go through a lot of shit. You know, it's never gonna shit is not gonna be great for you. You know, and some people might say, oh man, yeah, no, shit is not gonna be great for you, because the Lord is refining us. We're in the fire. You know, the Lord got us in the thick of the shit, and you in the thick of it because you know who you are. The fact that you know that you Israel, that you know that you Yahshua, Satan is fighting to take you away, to make you lose your crown. Revelation 3rd chapter, right? 3:11, 10 or 11. You know, you can't let no man make you lose your crown. You know, so you got to be ready for these thorns in the flesh. You gotta, you know, and eventually, you know, you get to where you know you're getting hit with a thorn, but you like, fuck this. You know, that's a distraction, right? The thorn is distraction. Where's the real shit? Now it's time to start really paying attention to the other shit that's going on, and you start realizing and see, oh, that's Satan. You know, then you look, you go, you got another issue over here. You got another issue over there. You start seeing beyond the pricking of your issues. Now you start looking around and seeing, oh shit, I can see now. Now I see where Satan is attacking. You know, so I need to, you know, squash this attack right here or squash that attack right there, because I'm getting attacked, but it's not really even that serious. It's just a bunch of bullshit. So let me see where other things are going on. Might be a brother who's not as strong, that's going through an attack, that his thorns is too much for him, and you like, oh, whoa, slow down, brother. Let me talk to you. You know, come here, brother. Let me holler at you. That's Satan. Satan's a hinderer. Remember who Satan is. Remember Job. You know, remember what Satan does. Satan, you know, remember he steals, kills, he destroys. You know, so those things, when you don't focus on yourself, that's being in the spirit, being the spiritual eye, being vigilant. You got to watch for your brothers. You got to make sure everybody else is cool, because Satan is always out there, and he's attacking you to attack them. You know, and when you're the head, you get attacked to make you think and look at something else, while your brothers is being attacked, and they may not be as strong as you in certain things. And when they get attacked, they react to the attack. And it's like, whoa. And if you're not paying attention to that, you'll lose them, or it'll make everything else get worse. So you catch it. You catch it as it comes. You're like, okay, I know I'm getting attacked, but who else is Satan trying to attack around me? You know, and then when you start seeing your brothers go through attacks, you know, for me, it's my sons, right? Which is my Binyam. And I notice a lot of times if some shit's hitting me, it's hitting them. So I'm like, shit, I can't worry about the shit hitting me, because it is what it is. But let me see what they going through, because I want to make sure them brothers is tight. You know, like, oh shit, you know, oh hold on, bro, that don't look right. Hey, you know, come here, son. That, you know, now let's think about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, we gotta be like, hey, that's Satan, brother. Let's pray. Let's talk to y'all about Shemal Shah. So, you know, this is just a daily fight we all go through. And being a spiritual man, you gotta think that way. You know, you gotta constantly be on your shit, because, you know, Satan is definitely constantly on his shit. But back to the scriptures. So like I said, I get a little long-winded. But this is 1 Thessalonians. This is 1 Thessalonians. I'm gonna read it in. I'm gonna read it in the NIV. This is 1 Thessalonians 2:18. For we wanted to come to you, certainly, I, Paul, did, again and again, but Satan blocked our way. See? So that's how it is when you gotta realize that when you're a man of the Lord, these strong man of the Lord, Paul's strong man of the Lord, but Satan was blocking the path for the Thessalonians when Paul was dealing with them. But Satan was always blocking. Satan was always throwing a roadblock. Paul was shipwrecked. He was beaten. You know, they went through so much shit. Men of the Lord have been through so much shit trying to get to their mission. But they've completed it, but they've had to go through the hell. You know, they all had to go through trials and tribulation, but they've done their job, right? Paul had to go through trials and tribulation, but he did his job. You know, he completed his job, but he let them know also, but Satan is blocking our way. So does Satan block your way? Yes, Satan will block your way. He's a hindrance in this life. Okay? I'm going to read in the KJV. This is 1 Thessalonians 2:18. Wherefore we would have come unto you, even I, Paul, once and again, but Satan hindered us. See? And when you read up, I'm gonna go to 17. Brothers, although we were torn away from you for a short time, right, in person, not in heart, our desire to see you face to face was even more intense, because Paul was looking to bring the brothers back. His job was to the Gentiles, and he was bringing us back out of that Gentile way, out of the Gentile state of mind, which we're in now, which we were brought out of it by Elder Abba Bivens on down to King Mashad, High Priest Ariah, Elder Yaqua, on down Apostle Tahar, Apostle Bar, Apostle Rala, on down, all the brothers on down. Okay, so we've been brought out of this Gentile way, right? And through the Urim and Thummim for a lot of us brothers, which is a blessing through Yahweh Shema Shai. But 19 says, after all, who is our hope, our joy, our crown of boasting? It's Yahweh Shema Shai, right? If it is not you yourselves in the presence of our Lord Yahweh Shai at his coming. See? And that's the boasting. It's at the coming of, and we know he coming, because this shit is hitting the fan. And that's the boasting. That's why we put up the videos, the scriptures. That's why we do the work. That's why we go on the highways and byways, right? Because Yahweh Shema Shai is that boasting. That's what we boast for. Even though you go through the hell, you go through the affliction, you go through the infirmities, none of that shit matters. You know this world is temporal. This is, like, once again, this is the matrix. Okay? This is when you're inside of the matrix. When you're in the spirit, you wake up out of the matrix and you see life for what it is. And now you can see, right? When Neil then was in the matrix, they could be whatever they wanted to be, right? You can know karate, you can know all this shit. You can do it was a false sense of reality. But when he got out of there, they got back to being what they really are, who they really were, you know. So, you know, we just got to always keep our mind focused on, you know, on who we are, man, you know, in this world. Because, you know, the things in this world get heavy. It's not really heavy, but it feels heavy because you're in this carnal state. You know, you're in the flesh. You know, when you're in the flesh, you know, it's everything here feels is just too fucking surreal. But at the end of the day, the real shit is in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Right? So let me go here because this is Matthew 4 and Salakia. Let me go to Matthew 4 right quick. I just want to read here what Yahushua told Satan. Okay? I'm gonna read in the New Living Translation and shit. This is Matthew chapter 4, verse 9. I'm gonna just get to the point. All this I will give you. This is Satan talking to Yahushua. All this, the tempter, right? All this I will give you, he said, if you will fall down and worship me. Right, this is Yahushua speaking. Away from me, Satan. Yahushua declared, for it is written, worship the Lord Yahweh, your power. See? Because whose Satan's power is Yahweh. Yeah. See, Satan's power is Yahweh. Yahweh is everybody's power. Everybody got to fall and worship and bow down to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You understand? Yahweh worships and serves Yahweh. Everybody serves and worships Yahweh. We in return worship and serve Yahweh Shai. And we in return worshiping and serving the Father. Okay? So, away from me, Satan, Yahweh Shai declared, for it is written, worship the Lord your power, Yahweh, and serve him only. See? Then the devil left him, and angels came and ministered to him. So Yahushua in this world had to go through the temptation, had to go through the fight. Why? Because he was in the flesh. This is the matrix. He was here. So he understand the fight. That's why he prayed for us in John 15. He prayed for us that the Lord kept us, that the Lord would keep us, because he understood the trials and tribulations being in this earth, being on this side, the shit you got to go through, right? That's why they called him a wine bibber, right? Because it was heavy. This side, this shit is heavy. And his walk there was nobody ever had a heavier walk than Yahushua. So he understood that we was going to go through all kinds of trials and tribulations and temptations, and Satan was always going to be on attack. But he gave us the key on how to deal with Satan. It's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's Yahweh. You go back to Yahweh through Yahushua. See, when you elect men, we go through Yahushua to beg Yahushua, to beg Yahweh to lighten up the burden, to lighten up the hell that's been put on us. To, if he can't lighten it, just to give us the strength to get through it. See? Yeah, a lot of times you want it light, but at the end of the day, you want the strength to get through it. You want the Lord to build you up, to build your character, to make you stronger, mental, spiritual, physical, so you can get through the hell that the Lord is going to put on you. And he's going to use Satan to buffet you. Satan is that thorn, right? He's that thorn in your side that he's going to use to buffet you. Okay? So, if Yahushua went through it, who the fuck are we? You know what I'm saying? All right, so this is let me see, Salaki. This is right here. Let me go to yeah. This is 1 Corinthians 10. I just got a couple more scriptures. I'm gonna just go through these couple scriptures I had that I wanted to get. If something else come up through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, I'll bring it out. Okay, this is 1 Corinthians 10 in the New Living Translation. I'm just bring it out. And 12. So the one who thinks he is standing firm should be careful not to fall. And that's something true. Like, you could be in this walk and you can just know your shit is on point and you ain't, but you slowly be falling and don't even see it. You can fall off from doing videos. You can fall off from doing the work because, once again, that thorn in your side, it got you pressed. Your job, your money, your car, your woman, your health, right? I mean, it's all kind of shit going on, and you're not seeing it, but you ain't spend no time in the scriptures. You ain't did no videos. You barely want to go to highways and byways. You barely go to highways. You start slowly finding yourself falling off because you got to be able to see the tempter. You got to be able to see the hindrance. You have to remember that this is a spiritual battle. That we get wrapped into the flesh. You got to remember you're in the matrix, right? So you got to be able to get back to the spirit of Yahushua to see who you really are. And you got to be able to keep that remembrance in you at all times. Okay? Verse 13, no temptation has seized you except what is common to man. And this is what's common to man. And Yahweh is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide an escape so that you can stand up under it. See? So that's what we believe. And that's what we know. That Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to provide a way when shit goes wrong. He got a way for you to get the shit corrected, to get it right, to get it together. The Lord's he's going to give you a way of escape. He's going to break that. He's going to give you that ease. He's going to give you the strength to deal with it. He's going to put you in a better light. But whatever it is that he wants you to see, whatever it is he needs you to go through, you're going to go through the hell of it because he want to show you something. He needs you to strengthen somewhere. Somewhere we got to get stronger. Somewhere we've been falling, we've been failing, and we got to strengthen up. And when you get too wrapped up into the things of this world, you got to remember the Lord always keeps you. The Lord knows his sheep. The sheep hear his voice. And we answer that door when the Lord comes knocking. And we got to stay faithful, man. We got to remember that the goal is the kingdom. The goal, the treasure is the kingdom of heaven, not on earth. You know, don't put treasures up with moth doeth corrupt, right? It rusts away. This shit don't last. Hell, some people don't even live. I've been over this many times. Brother come out the womb 10 years, 4 years, 3 years, 15, 10 years, 20, 80, 60, 70, 80 years, you're dead. And by the time you're in your 80s, 90s, fuck hell, you might as well die anyway because you ain't no good. You know, especially a man, you know, if your man can't use his rod no more, bro, it's done, it's it. You know, you people taking care of you, wiping your ass, you shitting on yourself, pissing on yourself. Oh, fuck all that shit. Yeah, it's a wrap, baby. Ain't no point to be here no more. Because the pleasure of this world is just, you know, if you can't, you know, be a man, do what a man do, what the fuck is the pleasure of being this motherfucker? Who the fuck wants to lay up in a fucking nursing home somewhere and looking like fucking dead zombie? Fuck that. Be a wet noodle. Nah, man, ain't nobody got time for that shit. So by the time you get old, you can't walk, you can't talk, or you know, you barely can walk, and fuck that shit. So this shit is only very temporal. This shit is temporary, you know, because of the infirmities, because that's what this is. So, but the Lord is not going to let you be tempted no further than you can handle, and He always going to make a way of escape at the end of the day. You know, when you're faithful to Yahweh Shema Shah, He'll make Satan flee. You know, just like with Job. Job had to, you got to remember, Job went through hell. Like Yahweh Shai went through hell. Job went through hell. Job had, there's multiple men in the scripture who went through hell. King David went to hell. You know, King David's daughter was raped by her own brother, by his own son. Her biological brother, just because they had different mothers, they were brother and sister through King David. Hell, his son tried to kill him. Fuck. I mean, god damn. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's many men who, look at Samson. Women was his hell. You know? So Satan comes in all kinds of forms. But when you become single-eyed towards Yahweh Shem Shai, you be like Samson. And then next thing you know, what did Samson do? Once his vision was taken, once he couldn't see them big fat booties no more, right? The big titties. Once that shit was taken away from him, right? When the Lord stripped that away through his vision, and He put him in prison. What is Israel in now? We're in prison. We locked up. But once that's taken from you, what else can you see but the Lord? Because now you're in darkness. So now you got nothing to do but to talk to Yahweh Shema Shai. And now you have nothing to do but to beg the Lord. Not because you can't, the flesh. It doesn't matter no more. The matrix doesn't matter anymore. Because once you get out of this shit, you understand and know who you are. So Samson came right back to his mind. See, because he was too busy wrapped up into the things of the world. He was too busy wrapped up into the women, into the lust of life, and, you know, banging out this one and banging out that one, getting Delilah, getting this, you know, he had multiple wives, right? He's had a woman problem. He had a flesh problem. Satan his thorns was women. You know? And he always focused on it. It kept his eyes off of the point that he was a pure fucking weapon. The Lord made him a fucking weapon of mass destruction. And his job was to kill for the Lord. And he didn't do his job until the end. You know, he did it, you know, during bits and pieces here and there when he had to kill thousands with the jawbone of the ass. But he was supposed to continuously just ravage the Philistines. That was his job. But he didn't do it because he was too busy wanting to be a lover, not a fighter. But that wasn't what he was here for. The Lord gave him a mighty strength to go to war. He was a machine of war. And he didn't want to do it. So the Lord stripped him of his physical eyesight. So he couldn't see the things of the world anymore. All that nice fancy cars and all that money niggas going around with, all them chains and gold teeth and all this and all that shit that Jake love, all them big fat booties, big old titties, all that beautiful bottles, shit, all this Colombian, all this Venezuelan, all the Lord stripped that shit away. And when the Lord stripped that shit away from you, and Lord knows how he do it, Yahweh Shai is not merciful. He's merciful, but he is the king of terrorists for a reason. Okay? So, and his mercy had come through after he terrorized your ass. And he'll show you mercy like he showed Samson. He gave Samson mercy, right? But he stripped his sight, took his sight, and Samson was able to go back and connect with Yahweh Shai. And when he connected back with the Lord, what happened? He gave him some strength back, enough strength to do what? To kill and to do what he was meant to do, And his job was to kill the Philistines. And he did it. He put a fucking temple down on him. And that was awesome in itself. But that was his job. So it was, either way, however the Lord got to use Satan to tempt you, to hit you, the Lord won't get done what he won't done. Whatever you're here to do, you're going to do it. Right? No matter what we go through, no matter how hard shit is, and everything we go through is for the work and the will of Yahweh Shai. Okay? So, this is my last scripture. Matthew 6 and 13, right? I'm just reading just 13. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And that's a prayer. And that's definitely a big one. 2 scriptures left. This is Salakia. Let me get here. Oh yeah, okay. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 1. Salakia. Salakia. Give me a second. Shit went off. All right, here we go. All right, this is Ecclesiastes Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. My son, right? If thou come to serve the Lord, I'm going to just read that again. My son, and he talking to you women. And women are not sons. The Lord deal with the men, first and foremost. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation. Cause shit get rough. Hey, it get hot in the kitchen. Look, it be hot in the kitchen. Shit be you be that motherfucker, that temperature turned up. It's turned up. The heat be popping, okay? Cause the shit be popping. Right? Popping like popcorn. But it's tight, man. Serving Yahweh Shai ain't no easy task. This is not easy. This is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's hot. So the Lord told us, prepare. You better be ready for this shit. Because, like I said, we coming into we coming to Jacob's trouble. We in Jacob's trouble. This war is popping the fuck off. Like left and right. The Israelis with Lebanon, now they about to go up in there with the Houthis and with Hezbollah. Man, this shit is getting popping. Right? They even had a shootout with the Egyptians. So we know that God made God, Egypt, and all his band. Look, this shit is popping, man. Okay? Joel the 3rd chapter. This shit getting it in. Okay? So time. So look. So we gonna be tempted. We being tempted. We been tempted. And it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse as we go. So you gotta be ready for this shit. You gotta, they say 10 toes down. You gotta be ready. If you come to serve Yahweh Shai, know what you're doing. Count the cost. Lord said he who buildeth the house don't count the cost. You better count the cost. that you can get through it. And that's what it is when you serve Yahweh Shema Shai. So my son, if thou come to serve the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright. Get your mind right. Get ready. Get out of the fog. Take that red pill. Be ready for what's coming, because there's always something. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not haste in time of trouble. You gotta be calm. Like I said, when shit start hitting me, and I'm like, Satan is like popping, bah, bah, left and right, right and left. It's like he motherfucker throwing Mayweather combos and shit. I'm like, damn. They hit like Tank Davis, Mike Tyson. Shit. It's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So when you do, you go to Yahweh Shema Shai, because that's your refuge. That's your strong tower. Right? But you got to endure the shit. Right? It ain't going to knock you out, only if you let it. Right? A lot of these dudes, they get hit with a Mayweather combo when they start talking about the Lord's name was Bar Menthol. They'd have been knocked the fuck out. We in a new covenant. Take off the garment. Don't wear the garments no more. They talking some Christianity shit. You've been knocked the fuck out. Because you couldn't handle. You couldn't hang. Right, you wasn't ready. You didn't count the cost. Y'all did not count the cost. And this, I'm telling you, it ain't easy. And none of you guys called to count the cost. But then too, that go back to none of you guys was meant to be in it anyway. You were just false prophets. Right? It's just false prophets anyway, so it don't really matter. You don't matter anyway. So continually endure. So when them punches, them blows come, shit, you gotta take that shit. When Satan's pricking you, hindering you, blocking your way, shit, you gotta keep popping. You gotta go to Yahweh Shema Shai, right? And make not haste in time of trouble. So don't be too quick to make a move. Don't run to try to figure. Let the Lord do it, because everything's being done. Satan's being able to do it only because the Lord's giving him the power to do it. So you got to go back to the one who gave him the power, right? So when your adversary is against you, you got to go to the only one that can stop him, which is Yahweh Shai, right? You got to go pray to Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai go to the Father for you, and it'll be worked out, which is already worked out. You just got to do your part, right? And make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, right? And depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So you can go through hell for who knows how long. We don't know how long it's going to be. We don't know what that last end is going to be. We don't know what next coming around that corner. So the first verse say, prepare your soul for temptation. Prepare. Get ready. You come to serve the Lord, shit gonna get rough. Okay? Shit ain't... Remember, we serve a terrible power. And we got a lot of shit we have to pay for. And we got a lot of shit we need to learn. And we gotta learn how to, get our shit together. Right? So cleave unto him and depart not away. Don't depart away. Don't start calling him a different name. Don't take off the garment. Don't start pushing false doctrines. Hey, stay focused, man. Stay 10 toes down for Yahweh Shema Shai. Don't get lazy with it, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Right? So when the shit hit the fan, we're gonna be increased. That's why Isaiah 4:1. When you didn't have no women, you're gonna have 7, 8, 10, 12 women. And you're like, how the hell you got all these women? Because Yahweh Shema Shai got them. Because he was increased at the end. His last, he was increased. The Lord increased him in his end. In the end time, he came up bigger and better than everybody else. See? Because why? Because what did he do? He didn't depart away from the Lord. He stayed with the Lord. He kept pushing through all the hell he went through. Just like Lazarus. Lazarus and a rich man. Right? Abraham told him, hey, look, this is Lazarus' time now. You had your time. Your time was then in the matrix. We took Lazarus out of Matrix. Now he's back with the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. Now he see everything for what it is. This is his peace. This is his blessing. Now you're hell. Now you're going through hell. You know? You get no do-over. Right? Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And that's who we are. So we take it cheerfully and we be changed to a lower state. We got to fight through it. It's hard. It's rough. It's hard to say to do, but you got to do it. That's why you give it back to the Lord. Call Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. No matter what you go through, Lord, hey, guide my path. You know, walk me through it. Talk me through it. Get me through it. You know, it's only you that's letting Satan do it. So, Lord, put the hedge of protection around me. Put it around my family. Put it, you know, keep me strong, mental, spiritual, physical. Keep me going. You know, take my ailments away. Take my mental ailments, my physical ailments, my financial ailments, my women ailments, my children ailments. Whatever the fuck is ailing you, whatever your fight is, we all got a different fight. So whatever your fight is with Satan, Lord, intercede. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know, take that place. You know, shore me up, give me strength. Give me the strength to make it through it, because really you're gonna go through it. It's gonna be the hell. So he's not gonna make the hell easier because it's hell, but he will strengthen you. That's why the Lord said he won't give you no more than what you can bear. So your hell is your hell. That means you can bear this shit. So however hard it is, evidently you're strong enough to bear it. And the ones that can't, Mayweather just knock your ass out. You got Mike Tyson. You know, you got Buster Douglas. So you just gotta stay, you gotta stay focused, stay with it. You know, don't let go of Yahweh Shemel Shai no matter what. And, you know, just hold on for dear life. And the Lord got you. Right? Verse 5. For gold, okay, is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Okay? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You're going to go through some shit. You are being refined as gold, but you're going to be reshapen into something hardened and better, stronger, spiritual, physical. But first it's spiritual. And when Yahushua come back, he's going to turn us into a physical specimen that's out of this world, that's never been seen. But first it starts with your mind. First it starts with you, the spirit, the heart. You got to get ready for what's coming, because what's coming is going to be rough. We think this shit is rough now, but what's coming is going to be rough. This shit is, if you ain't looked, they blowing motherfuckers up left and right. Wars everywhere you look. It's just not here in Babylon yet, but it's coming. See? So we got to be ready for what the real shit is. The real shit ain't the job. The real shit ain't trying to have your business. The real shit ain't your woman, your bullshit that you going through on a daily. Those are the thorns in the side. Those are the thorns keeping your eyes focused on ow, 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 ow. Nah, fuck that shit. That little shit, you've been pricking me so much, I'm numb to that shit. Alright, bro. Let me look at what everybody else going through. Because, oh wait, hey brother, come here. Like, wait, what you going through, brother? Come here. Like, wait, ain't you going through some hell? Yeah, I'm going through some hell before. Fuck it, it's always some shit. But wait. I don't want you to go through some shit. Let me help you through your shit. Because fuck that shit. Because we already know what this shit is. You know what I mean? So when you get to that point, you know, you get it, you see it, you know? So you going through the fire, right? You acceptable man. You want to be an acceptable man, acceptable men, M-E-N, men, right? And they say women, men. Lord's talking men, okay? In the furnace of adversity. Right? Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Who is in him? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. And that's why a lot of these guys get turned off. They get, take off the garments, start calling the Lord Bar Mithal and all this crazy shit. I'm the house of David and all the, I'm King David, all this crazy shit, man. That's why, because they get fall off. Man, they fall off, they get knocked out, right? Mayweather done fucked them up with that combo. Tank Davis done knocked him out. Mike Tyson done, one hitter quitter. Old school 19-year-old Mike, 22-year-old Mike, knocked him the fuck out. But, Buster Douglas, hey, these guys they fall off. And that's Satan. Because all those little pricks they couldn't take that. They couldn't deal with the little bitty thorn, right? Because Paul told you Satan's a thorn in your fucking side. He's a thorn in your flesh. Not in your side, but he's a thorn in your flesh. So if he's a thorn in your flesh, he's constantly hitting you, right? You're constantly getting punched. You're constantly getting pricked. You're constantly going through shit. The Lord said, prepare yourself for temptation. The Lord said it. You're going through the furnace, the fire, the furnace of adversity. Prepare, be ready, so he can increase you at your last. Be ready, because this shit's... So if your life is great and grand, you're not a man of the Lord. I'm going to tell anybody out here, if you listen, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck what you want to say. If you don't have temptation in your life right now, right here today, you are not a man of the Lord. Satan loves you. He don't have to do nothing to you. There's no fight against you. See? He ain't worried about you. He's fighting those that he's worried about. The 144,000 will go through hell. They will always have some shit going on until the Lord come back. So always gonna be some shit. We about to get into some thicker shit. And we just get into the shit. Okay? Let me go here. This is First Peter. Let me go to First Peter right quick. Let me get First Peter. All right, this is first. All right, this is First Peter's 1:6. In this ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations. I should have ran up. Salakia. Damn. Salakia, I messed up. All right, this is First Peter's Salakia right quick. Let me get this. I messed that up. All right, this is you can read First Peter, you can read from the beginning. But yeah. I'm sorry, this First Peter's let's see where I'm starting. Salakia. Bear with me. I'll just start at 5. All right, this First Peter's I'll just read the whole thing though. This First Peter's 1:5. Who are kept by the power of Yahweh through faith for salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time. I should have really just read it, but just read it 1 through 10. In this ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, and that's what we're going through. Many temptations, going through a shitload of temptations, and the men of the Lord is going, like I said, it's going to be some heavy shit. You're going to go through some heaviness, and you got to fight through the heaviness, right? Whatever that heaviness may be, you got to fight through it. And that's the power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. The only way we fight is only way we fight with Satan is through the Yahweh Shemel Shah. we ask the Lord to, to put hands on him, right? That the trial of your faith is a trial. The trial of your faith being much more precious than gold, right? Okay, let me read that again. That the trial of your faith being much more precious than gold that perisheth, though it be tested with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua HaMashiach. So we being held up for the last days, right? We're being held up, and we're waiting for Yahweh Shem Shai, so that glory can come when he comes. It shows when he comes. See? Whom having not seen ye love, in him, though now ye see him not, yet believing ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls. See? Of this salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, and have prophesied of the grace that should come unto you. And we're in the fight. This is what we're here for. We're prophesying. We're pushing. You're searching diligently, because when you go through so much hell, when it's heavy, the point is to get into the scriptures. The point is to dig and to search and to find your way through. Okay? To find your way through to get back to Yahweh Shem Shai. Now y'all can read the rest of that. It's beautiful, right? But that's pretty much the point that I wanted to hit on that. And this is my last scripture. I'm gonna pull out, and I'm about to close out. Where I want to go? Gotta do Sirach. Yeah, I did Sirach. Let's see. All right. All right. This is small asterisk. I'm gonna end with this. I'm in with Zechariah 13th chapter. I just want to start at the right spot, because I didn't start at the right spot. So I'm gonna read it in the New Living Translation, just because it kind of breaks it down a little more. Which is a little more understandable for everybody. Love to read out the King James, but sometimes the New Living give you a better breakdown. All right, I'm gonna start at 7. This is Zechariah 13:7. Awake, awake, O sword, against my shepherd, the men who is my partner, say the Lord of heaven's armies. Strike down the shepherd, and the sheep will be scattered. What happened to us, right? Transatlantic slave trade. We got fallen away. We got pushed away. Why? Because of the wickedness, right? 2/3 of the people in the land will be cut off, 2/3 of our nation, and die, says the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. But 1/3 will be left in the land. I will bring that group through the fire and make them pure. I will refine them like silver and purify them like gold. They will call on my name, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, and I will answer them. I will say, these are my people. The 1/3, the elect, the 144,000, are my people. And they will say, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, is our power. And so with that said, man, I'm Yaquan from YSO Yahweh Sanctified Ones. I just want to come with a quick video. Hopefully y'all was edified. Hopefully whoever was watching, listening, you got some edification out of it. No matter what you go through, no matter the hell we go through, prepare yourself for temptation. Man, this shit gonna get hot. It's gonna be hotter. It's gonna keep getting hotter. The fire's gonna keep getting turned up. Like the little three holy children. I can't get their names right out of my mouth for nothing right now. Meshach, Bendigo, and Ananiah, and I could have looked it up, but let me look at this. It's sad. I got all these scriptures in my brain, and I can't even think of the Daniel and the three. But hey, look, but be ready because the shit get hot. All right. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so let me get this here. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But right, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So anyway, but with that said, Satan's always trying to block something. Keep pushing, keep striving. We're almost out of here. I'm Yaquab Y. So your house, I 75 ones. Hey, just get ready. Get ready for everything. Be ready for any and everything. And keep your spiritual eye open. Keep your third eye open. Right? Your penile gland. Stay focused on, don't just focus on your shit. Try to open up and see everything. Open up, if I'm flipping out, why the fuck am I flipping out? What's really going on? Satan is attacking from all angles. So we got to be ready because this shit is getting hot and heavy. So with that said, I want to say shalom and a blah, blah, blah.